adventurers to the Lion's Den as we continue off our wonderful story of the War of the Chromatics. Last session, we had some fun. Y'all get to play at the carnival, get a little high, just 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 your normal shenanigans of fun. Where y'all last left off, you were going to sleep. Y'all no rest or overnight. Um, as for what anything like happened, nothing too specific happened overnight, which leads us to the wonderful crack of dawn. Oh, I'll just use D&D Beyond today. Um, sure. Well, Flubber was green, Gaze is purple. There's a difference. This is this is true. As y'all, yeah. Who are you picking? Rios? No, Gaze, Zorn. Yeah, that's four. Five, six. as as you all wake up with Eric Raxit doing a wonderful performance. You all, no, you're good. You're good. Not this time. Not not this time. Maybe next time. As this morning, the the friendly barkeep went ahead and took care of the horses and wagon for you while you were all off on your adventure to Gemini Island. The horses were fed. The wagon actually getting some repairs that it needed from the long travel. As this is just taking a quick pause from storytelling. This is just DMBO. You all, this is your decision on what route you want to take to, or how where you want to travel from here. As now time is approaching to the Ironspire, the spring festival, the music concert that's being held at Ironspire. Got about a week. Quickest route, and this is without stops. Uh, you're looking at about 3 days. But if you do stop, or well, it'll take about 3.5 days because you do have to make one stop to return said wagon and horses. Uh, as so, this is your guys' decision if you want, or if you want, like at currently you're at the south point of the star. You could go pass through Orion, see what's going on in Orion if you want to add some time, but it will not allow for as much prep time to prepare for whatever you guys are thinking to do before you enter Ironspire. You can take the it's where Jim, the Adventures Guild, the Academy. Yes, yes. You, if you went that route, you would not make it in time. It would. It's from where you guys are currently at. You would essentially be heading in the complete opposite direction of Ironspire. Right. Um. Yeah. This is your guys' decision. This is just DM before I go narration all that. Presenting these options for you as still assuming that the goal is to get to Ironspire before the festival. Making these stops will slow you down. How impactful these stuff or how impactful you guys getting there, 4 days early versus like 2 days early. It so like if you're traveling normal pace and you only have to make the one stop to drop off the horse and carriage, 3 days in a week. You have 7 days from the festival as of what today is. If you if you need to, but if you want to go stop to see Jim and people in the Ryan, that will probably add another day's worth of travel, which would make it so you'd only have 3 days of wiggle room versus four. Yeah, no, Mister Giggle. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Neither is Dorn. You know, It sounds about right. Yes.
And then we don't have Jim Stone. A lot of us are out of weapons.
So why don't we get the weapons in the 3 whole fucking days we're going to be traveling?
Who says they're going to be ready?
You have 72 full hours. They're not going to be ready? We gave Jim the weapons a week ago.
Jim is but one humble man.
And Jim has 75
100 clones. Yeah.
Jim is many men.
That makes switches.
If Jim just made sandwiches, maybe we shouldn't trust his weapons if that's all his clones are capable of doing.
Hey,
there's some really good sandwiches.
Eric Rex.
Oh, but Vago said Jim knows what to do with the weapon.
Also, I'm assuming we're all sitting here talking as a group. I am nursing an elevation hangover.
I thought you were going to end with just your nursing. Like, what? You're doing what?
He actually lactates.
Character development, baby. Let's go.
What are fire
That'd be
genocides?
fucking biological development.
Yeah, no
Hey,
kidding.
Guys, I can't be in these sessions anymore. I'm dropping out.
Okay, bye.
So is the
Hey
consensus...
guys, I'm reading about turf grass right now, and there's something called Bahia grass.
That sounds like a terrible grass.
So true.
It's not great.
So
Probably thinks everything's racist.
Hey now.
So is the
Nobody's said that.
consensus you all are going to just head straight to Ironspire?
Yes.
Straight to Ironspire.
I suppose, but if we don't get Jim's weapons, I get a fat I told you so moment.
If we don't get Jim's weapons back, I will let Gaze punch me in the face.
You never told us how long it would take.
Jim has 100 clones. If he has to take a break, I will be pissed.
But think of how many of those actually work on the specific weapons.
I do not care.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure.
Can we ask him, like right now?
Yeah, I was about to say, Gaze, can I borrow the stone?
I think I
Yes.
have a stone left. I
Give
don't
me
know
one
if Gaze
second.
does.
Nah, it's funnier when I do it because it's soaked in water. Gaze is gonna reach into the bag of holding, pull out the stone, and kind of whip it up, like dry it off, air dry it by whipping it back and forth, and then hand it to Ignatius.
Can I also ask Diembo how many of us still have the stones? Because I still have mine.
It should be Eric
Is it
Rax.
just Gaze and me?
Because Ignatius never got one.
I never got one.
No, Valdim got one though, but I think
Valdim
Valdim threw
got
his
one.
away.
What are we talking about?
Your
The communication stone. Our sending
No.
stone.
Jim.
No, I didn't throw mine away. I still have mine.
So
Oh, okay.
Just those three.
I think it's only the three of you. I don't
Because
think
I was with you guys, but I didn't get one.
Null doesn't have one. I know Excalibur doesn't have one. Alder had one.
Excalibur's not even with us anymore.
Yeah, but he didn't have a stone, regardless. Oh, God.
That'd be an
Imagine
awkward
if Alder
conversation.
still had one. That'd be real confusing. Okay, so you gave me the stone, Null.
Yes, I gave you the. No, I gave you my stone.
Yeah, you gave it to me. Okay, so I'm sitting there holding the stone right now.
What do you say to good old Jim?
I reach out and I say, "Good morning, Jim. This is Ignatius. How are you?"
I am all right. Ribs hurt.
You finally get that whale horn off of you?
Yeah, I about keeled over the clones. Just because I have 100 of them, we're old men.
Jim, I have a couple questions for you. Or were you able to answer a couple questions for me this morning?
Yeah, what's up?
Single one.
So we have, you know how we gave you some weapons, correct? Or we commissioned some weapon stuff for you, correct?
Yeah.
Timeline. Do you have an ETA? Kind of how? What are we thinking on those? Just because your answer here basically decides what we should be doing. And I have a follow-up question that will help also decide.
Going off of everything you all sent me, it's gonna take about 2-3 days to do it.
2 or 3 days.
Perfect.
Are you able to send us said weapons through the stones, or is it a we need to stop and pick them up in person kind of thing?
I
Depending on
should
what
be
you're doing
able.
with them.
I should be able to send him over.
Yeah, I tell the group he should be. Can everyone hear through the stone, or is it just the person that's talking through the stone?
Everyone can hear.
I think it's like a speaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're on speaker.
Okay. So yeah, all right. So there's our
Speaker
answer.
stone,
So he
so to
can
speak.
send them to us
Okay.
in 2 to 3 days.
Oh, Ignatius,
Yes.
I got those charms identified for you, like you asked.
Oh, thank you.
As he sends over the 3 pendants and the 2 rings.
3 pendants and 2 rings. Okay. Let me. Okay.
And, well, they all do the same thing.
They all
Of
cast
course.
testicular torsion.
Ouch.
They
all did. Okay.
What they do, it is minuscule elemental resistance.
Hmm.
Any elemental damage the wearer takes gets to subtract 1 damage.
Gotcha.
Based.
But they look cool, right?
How much did you spend on those?
Is it
Out of
80 gold?
curiosity.
80 gold?
My
They even
brother,
look
you
nice?
got-
80? I don't
Yeah.
remember how much I gave the lady.
You-
Jim, would you wear these in public?
As you send it, as you see these charms and rings pop back, they shine brighter than your typical gold chain.
Uh-huh.
Like,
That's kind of cool.
this is a premium. Like, the quality of the
Uh-huh.
material is good. It's just magical property.
I paid for the material. They're basically
Okay.
gold, platinum.
Exactly.
They're good make.
Excuse me, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if one person wears all of it at once? Do they get to stack those benefits?
Like a -5?
You get a whopping -5.
Okay, I have a follow-up question though, Jim.
Put it all on Connor. Let him drip out.
It's ice, dude.
Let Connor just be dripped in magical elemental ice. Question, Jim.
Yeah.
Are you able at all to amplify these properties?
If I got the materials, maybe.
Okay.
Where you'd get those materials, I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. All right. Well,
It would have to be. It would have to be something that absorbs element and not excludes one element, but all elements, for it to work.
I
Like
have a
the
question for
absorb
Jim.
element spell?
which I have.
Needs to be a material.
But could you imbue something with the absorb element spell?
You can find something that could sustain the hold, I guess, possibly, but
Perhaps like a magic sending stone?
not like that.
Oh,
Well,
I did my best.
who's got you've got the bag of holding, correct?
Wait, I have a question for Jim.
All of us have one.
I don't.
Well, not all of us. All of us who bought one from Jim, so the newer people won't have them either.
Yeah, it's true.
And
I
Ignatius
have one.
have one.
So Gaze has one.
Chaboy's got
Naldine's
one.
got one. Nal's got one.
Ergrex, you have one that's not submerged in water, yes?
Correct.
How would you feel about holding onto these for me for a little while?
I suppose.
I have plans.
My water would clean them, Ignatius.
Do they
don't need
involve?
clean. They're pristine.
They're already clean, yeah.
They'll
Do
be
they
super
involve
pristine.
your? Oh wait.
They'll probably smell like mackerel.
Hey,
Ergrex,
quick question.
We'll talk more about them.
As
Would a or a holy symbol hold a spell?
Probably. I mean, it technically could, I guess, but
You can just say you don't like where my mind's going. That's okay. Giggle, stop rolling.
you
Quit it.
you watch as Mr. Giggles walks up to you, Ignatius, as you're still holding the stone,
Mm.
and he just starts tapping on it.
What are you doing here, Mr. Giggles? What do you want it?
I just raise my hand up and do like talking with my hand, but then tap on my hand.
I put the stone in his hand.
And do you continue just tapping it, Mr. Giggles?
I'm gonna warm myself up and try and tap better, specifically using 2 fingers
Okay,
in a very rhythmic, specific motion.
give me a persuasion check.
What's he doing?
He's making love to the stone.
He's communicating with Morse code.
I say, is it Morse code?
Ooh.
19 on persuasion.
Okay. As you watch as Mr. Giggles is tapping on the stone, you just hear Jim on the other end. Uh-huh.
Morse code.
What? 1 second. You hear a thud in the background as he clearly set a big book. As
I don't like where Big Book is going.
and he's like, uh-huh, yeah, yes, that is something I could do.
I give the stone back immediately.
Anyone
What was
else
that?
need to talk to Jim?
I do.
All right, I hand it
Jim.
over.
Yo,
Jim, my boy. Question. While you have my greatsword, do you have something I can like use in replacement of it, just in case? Because we don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple days.
yeah, here it's just he sends you just a generic greatsword. Nothing,
That's fine.
nothing magical, nothing fancy. It's just your typical steel. Just
That's okay. I have
just
something.
something for.
You never know.
Will try to hurry and finish everything. Maybe you'll have it sooner than 2 days, but
Well, I appreciate what you're doing anyway. So
magic and all that is a very fickle thing.
yeah,
Oh,
it is.
Mhm.
Learn something new about it every day. You know. Anyway.
Exactly.
Thank you for that.
Of course.
That's all I needed. I am ready to depart when everybody else is.
Anyone else have anything they want to say to Jim?
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Let's just go.
Gaze is gonna take the rock back and plunge it down into the soaking wet bag of holding.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Okay, I'm gonna.
I think he enjoys his trip to the water.
As we're going outside, I'm gonna use Fine Steed and summon my sweet baby girl Mabel.
As you summon your wonderful horse, you see the barkeep already prepared the horses and wagon for you all.
Check it out.
Gaze is going to take on a horse form.
Oh,
again.
Full.
Fine, stop doing this.
Are you doing like a full
Let us make
horse,
haste.
or are you doing the horse head again?
Well, no, it's a full horse, so it's just a jelly-looking horse that's roughly the same size that Gaze was, because I can't enlarge myself.
I see.
That's pretty cool. Pretty neat trick you got there, Gaze.
I walk my happy ass
Thank
just up to
you.
the cart. I just get on the cart.
I enjoy being animals. Here, check this out. Gaze's head, the body's still going to be a horse, but the head's going to be a mackerel head.
God
Mackerel.
damn it.
I'm
Our
having
little
fun mixing and
amalgamate.
matching the animals of your planet.
That's got to be one of the funniest and also kind of weirdest things I've ever seen in my life.
Valdim,
Yes.
are you going to take the reins again?
I'm more than happy to.
Just kind of getting like a general seating order for
Mhm.
for y'all. There's 2 spots up in front, one for the horse.
One for
I'll nap in the
me.
back.
I'll sit by Valdim up front.
Hell yeah.
I'll
Ga-
go sit on the back.
Okay.
You can sit on my lap.
Yo. I'll just be like
Question.
left of the wagon on my horse.
Zorn's also going to be sitting on the back.
As y'all load up, you do see a large parade of wagons and horses ahead of you
Everyone's leaving.
as they're all gearing up to head to Ironspire for the festival.
Do you guys think we should tell people not to go to Ironspire?
No, no,
No,
no,
I-
nope.
I think causing panic would be worse.
Probably shouldn't raise any suspicion.
We need to go to Ironspire quickly, handle the issue promptly before more people get there and the false hydra has more to feed on.
When have we ever done anything promptly?
Well, if you fuckers would focus,
We could start
could do
now.
those things promptly
We can start now.
instead of having 20-minute conversations with fucking Jim.
Come on,
Hey,
mackerel
I
pony.
needed a sword.
Hey, y'all are good. Y'all still got plenty of time. As
Okay.
Oh, that was more Alex frustration than Aragraph.
that's fair. As you all load up and head out, are you all just gonna follow the caravan that's in front of you?
Am I on
does-
the thing, or can I walk like next to it outside the carriage traffic chart thing?
You can if you want to.
That makes me think that you are gonna fucking murder me if I do.
Gets picked
Ye-
off by a wolf on the side of the road.
If you
I thought
do,
Mr. Giggles didn't speak.
if you do, Aragrax choose not to ride the wagon, due to the pace that they are going, it will lead to levels of exhaustion.
Gotcha. I'm gonna sit my happy ass on this fucking wagon then, but I want to sit on the back and like sit facing the back, like facing out the back edge.
I got you.
Okay.
Well, Gaze is walking along with the other horses. Can I look around to see if I see any kind of shortcut?
Give me a perception check.
21.
Okay. With a 21, I mean, not. There are other paths that could save you a couple minutes here and there, but nothing that would, like, drastically, like,
You'd have to go through the ghetto, and we don't,
Like-
it could
like-
slow us down. potentially.
like it.
I don't
it's
think
like
the forest has a ghetto.
it's like when you use
Yeah,
Google
is it
Maps
wherever,
and you
Where the
click
gnomes
fastest
are?
route, and it takes you through like 17 different neighborhoods instead of you could have just gone on the freeway.
Mhm.
That's
It's
what
more
you're kind of.
turns. you know?
That's kind of what you're
Yeah.
looking
Alright.
at. Is it might be like out of people's way, not necessarily that much faster.
Then Gaze is gonna keep this information to themselves.
That
The
is
It
ghetto
doesn't
is
seem worth
Excalibur
sharing.
Canyon.
Excalibur lurks in the woods.
You can tell Excalibur
Or-
to fight me.
Actual cannibal Excalibur.
As you all are on your way, you see the people in front of you. Just the other commoners. Just they're excited. You can hear commotion of them talking about the gemstones, Connor Crete, and even the possible rumor that Valdim Sorlani will even be at the concert.
Dude's an urban legend.
Rumors, you know.
Valdim, can I have you give me an animal handlers?
Shit.
Oh no.
7. Oh no.
Does anyone have any kind of inspiration we can give him?
I can give him the help action. I mean, we all
I'll give him
technically
a
give him the help
bardic
action.
inspiration.
Mr. Giggles, what do you do?
I tap him on the shoulder real quick to get his attention, and then do a riding a horse kind of action,
Oh yeah.
and then kind of make a hand gesture of like do that.
I feel very inspired right now.
Would you like to use that
Fuck.
inspiration? Oh no.
9?
Oh,
Wait.
It is a D8.
Yeah, you rolled a 2.
I'm using lucky.
Oh, okay.
I'm rolling another d20.
Go for it.
Okay. 16 plus 2, so 18.
There we go.
You watch as the horses got riled up a little bit as they were just kind of growing impatient, you could say. But you were able to calm them down, settle them back in, getting them back onto a trot.
Hell yeah.
And Gaze, correct me if I'm wrong, you are just walking alongside.
Yeah, I'm being horse-like.
Okay. As the day goes on, nothing crazy happens. You've all went through or passed through the by the where the old refugee camp was, or what remains of it, as you can tell, of the human imprint that was left from just people working the area, setting up tents, things like that. As the day goes, you guys are probably you're not too far from Orion as of like relativity to on the map right now. It is about 9 p.m. It's getting later, but nothing too exciting happened in the day. With it, all the common folks just traveling all together. Bandit groups aren't necessarily able to strike without causing any commotion, so there's just hasn't been any fear factor, you could say. You, as it, this is coming close to the end of day one. You guys have two options. If you're wanting to get as much research time or prep time and scouting and all that, you could choose to push through the night.
Not fair to the horses.
Might lead to the horses being tired, being a little more uncooperative with checks.
Stop and set up camp.
probably.
It's the same.
Yeah, we don't need to be super early.
As
Connor has time.
okay,
Let's
as
make camp.
you'll go ahead and make camp.
I want to cook food.
Preparing some food.
I'd like to talk to
Who?
Valdim at some point.
It was a perfect time to do that.
Okay.
As this just mellow night. It's 9 o'clock. So nothing like it's getting dark, not like pitch black outside or anything like that, but you can definitely see the setting sun. Rios is over preparing the food. You know, just doing your nightly routines.
I walk up to Valdim. Hey, hey Valdim. Oh,
Valdim's dead.
Darn.
Rest in pepperoni, bro.
Valdim.
Rest in pepperoni.
Spencer?
I'll talk to him in a bit.
Sorry,
Okay.
I had to use his government name.
While we wait on that, Zoran's gonna open up to everyone and say, "Well, back on the Gold Dragon's Island, you heard a little bit about the Wendigo song and the meteor heard around the world. I'm fairly knowledgeable in both, so if you have any questions about that, you can send them my way, and I'll probably be able to answer them."
What was the Wendigo song again? I totally spaced it.
It hold on, I did this. It connects heaven and hell.
Okay.
That was less of the song itself and more
Of the events that
guard
led
number
to it.
2 being really good with the ladies.
Could you sing it for me? Would you mind?
Dad never told me about what the song actually did. It was to awaken the Wendigo, but and to like absorb its power into himself, but
That sounds powerful. Kind of cool. To be
yeah,
honest.
it was.
Who sang it?
I
Was it
believe
Grandma?
he told me that the guy that was trying to awaken the Wendigo was named Nox.
Nox.
GNOX.
Right?
Oh.
Interesting. And then the meteor heard around the world. I actually just genuinely don't know what that is. I've heard you guys mention it.
Did it start a big
Basically, there
war or
was
something?
a god of the new pantheon named Zoak, who was causing absolute chaos in Exalia, and a party led by Gale and a couple of other party members sought to destroy him, and the meteor heard around the world was Gale's thunderous meteor that he dropped directly on Zoak's head, killing him.
Damn. All right.
And that thunderous meteor's shockwave was heard on the opposite side of the world.
Damn.
Cool. That's pretty metal.
I could have taken
that
it
was how
for
long
real.
ago again?
That one was roughly 5-6 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
It
Somewhere in
wasn't.
So,
It
yeah,
was
so
not too long ago.
not too long
we
ago.
most of us should generally remember
But
the
remember the
impact.
explosion that you heard.
The impact, yeah.
Bradley doesn't know, but Rios knows, I guess.
Mhm. Interesting.
Interesting.
I probably have more
Anyway.
questions for you because, especially after we get to Ironspire.
Yeah.
Valdim,
Dad told me his stories a lot, so.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
And I just kind of like to him, not generally to the whole group. What just out of general curiosity, what's your whole goal here?
I mean, it kind of started out as, I'm just trying to find the fucker that killed my parents, but turns out the fucking dragon. And I'm not exactly capable of doing that by myself. So I'm more than happy to, one, help you guys, and also at this point help the whole planet to just, get past this.
Let's a follow-up question with you. First of all,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your parents.
Thank you.
That's such a late apology. His parents have been dead for years.
Ignatius didn't truly care until recently, so
Yeah.
What a
Hey,
bitch.
It's okay.
you don't know me yet, motherfucker.
Eric Rex still don't give a fuck.
I know you haven't at once tried to figure me out yet, other than what's on the surface. And that's fine. That'll make for an interesting thing later on.
Fire burns surface deep.
So then my follow-up question, Valdim.
Yeah.
What's next for you after if and when we take out Gargalian?
I mean,
what's next for Valdim Sorlani?
I don't just quit. I'm seeing this thing through. Because
What does that mean?
I'm going till whether it's we're killing Tiamat or whatever it may lead to. I'm in for the long haul. I'm not just gonna, leave you guys, empty-handed, missing a member.
Mm-hmm.
We're all kind of in this together now.
All right. Well, I might have more questions for you later. I just wanted to
I'm an open book mostly.
get to know the
Mostly.
Valdim Sorlani that's hanging out with us.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It'll definitely help. Get a bond going.
I extend my hand for a handshake.
I extend back and shake your hand.
All right. I just kind of lean back wherever I was sitting and just kind of go back to twirling the Tiamat pendant that's just kind of under my shirt. Just
You're all
thinking to
stoic.
myself.
As these conversations are happening, you all hear a rustling in the bushes.
Perception check.
Can you all give me a perception check real quick?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh, okay, pals.
17 for Ignatius.
22 on
17
Null.
for Zoran as well.
12 for Gaze.
I love just seeing
21
the
for Valdine.
50
21.
numbers.
Think, 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 think.
As you all turn and see a familiar face.
Jim.
Yeah.
Dudes, I
Cowabunga?
smell some really good food over here.
Oh my god.
Is that-
My man.
My dude.
Cowabunga.
Dude, you seen the royal
He's not here.
dudeness?
Oh my god, he's here.
Sorry, who is this guy?
It's Da Vinci, man. You don't know you don't know Da Vinci?
I think he's Excalibur's
Don't think
sister.
I ever met him.
brother. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Oh, he's related to Excalibur?
It's not delivery. It's Da Vinci.
No, I'm just his assistant.
He's his assistant,
assistant.
yeah. Rios, Zoran, Mr. Giggles. This is Da Vinci. He was the
What's up, little
assistant
man?
to one of our recent party members.
Radical. Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
love
herd
these
boy,
new
right?
faces.
Oh shit, Connor. Sorry. Also Connor. Hello. Sorry, you've been quiet, Seth.
Da Vinci.
He's a quiet guy.
Da Vinci walks up to you, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you look pretty cool. You like a musician or something, dude?
Yeah, fool. I'm a gangster rapper for real. You know what I mean, cuh?
Not at all. A real
Not at
dude
all.
is to listen to this type of music.
I bet he's one of those Mozart listeners. But that shit chill for real.
I was not expecting a cut.
I don't think
to
Mozart
that.
exists.
He listened to these strings and things like that. No words. It was very confusing why he liked it so much. Whenever he started playing, he locked me out.
He's in his fields, man. Music radiates from deep within.
It's real.
So what are you cooking?
Oh, have you ever heard of spaghetti, dude?
Spaghetti's
No.
canon, baby.
Spaghetti, dude?
Spaghetti, dude.
This is the most radical day ever.
Whoa. I don't know if I have enough for you. You might have to send something my way.
Is it done yet?
Yeah, it is. Everybody else in the party can dish
I
out.
just hand him a plate.
I immediately start. I
And then
start
I don't
plating
eat.
Mr. Giggles, and I'm like, I don't know if I have enough for you. You might have to. This might cost you something.
This guy gets it. Yeah,
I hand my plate
spaghetti.
off to I hand the plate off to Mr. Giggles to go eat. Everybody, get in line. Dish up. Papa cooked you dinner.
So where are you guys off to?
We're heading back to Ironspire.
But you were just there. Or
Da
you're
Vinci, what are
kind
you
of-
doing here?
Well, the Royal
Yeah.
Dudeness and I
Good
were
question.
walking back to the kingdom.
Uh-huh.
And he told me to go right. So I did.
He turned around, he wasn't there anymore.
And then I turned around and he was gone.
Excalibur just straight up
What do you think
ditched
happened to
him,
him?
bro.
I don't know. The Royal Dudeness does this to me every single time. He just abandons me. And then he gets irritated when I show up. Like he doesn't want me around or something like that, dude.
Surely.
But that
No,
couldn't be
that
it.
definitely
Because
cannot
like
be it.
because it's like the Royal Dudeness. He would of course love to have me there.
Or are you just like looking for
I'm
him?
gonna. lean
I'll
over to
be
Mr.
honest, I
Giggles.
don't know my lefts and rights, so I just kind of
Do you know how to get back to the kingdom?
not at all.
What?
I just kind of started walking.
I lean over to Mr. Giggles. I'm like, is this guy for real?
Large mime hands up confused. I don't know those two.
All right, I kind of feel bad.
No, it's okay.
Did everybody
I'll-
else get their food?
I always find my
I'm
way.
eating currently.
All right. You know what? Looks like I have a
got
little
any
bit
meatballs?
extra. No, they definitely have meatballs in there.
Oh, sorry. I think I just cut mine up on accident. I see.
You know,
I
you know,
see
there's
a
only
plate in
one
my
thing
hand.
that can make that spaghetti better.
What's that?
Moz sauce.
sauce?
What is it?
Moz sauce.
You haven't had
Moz
Moz
sauce?
yet, Rios.
Haven't heard that name in a while.
We gotta get to Ironspire, man, and then you'll know what they're talking about.
I just lean over to Rios and say, "Do not take Moz sauce. They will jump you."
You watch as Da Vinci's like, what? And he reaches over in his bag and he pulls out this large jar of Moz sauce.
He
I'm
brought
gonna
it.
sit there and I'm gonna look at this plate
Oh my
and I'm gonna look at
God.
you and I'm gonna kind of dart over at Zoran and I'll be like, you know, I've lost my appetite. Have this plate. You can put as much Moz sauce as you want. This is for you. And that was supposed to be my plate and there's no more food. I just gave it to him.
No,
Da Vinci,
dude.
you know you're my favorite.
Dude, you gotta
Edward.
trust
I'll go
me
to
on
Rios and
this.
give-
No, I've lost my appetite.
I lean back over to Rios and be like, "I mean, Moz sauce is good, but like
It
I've
is
never
pretty
seen it
good.
outside of Ironspire.
I was
time
just
you've
there.
Served it at Ironspire,
If-
they've jumped you."
If
You
you
were
want
just
to know the
there.
context of
Yeah.
the Moz sauce, it is my mother's sauce.
Yeah.
Moz sauce.
Yeah, I was just in
Like
Ironspire.
It tastes good.
What were you doing in Ironspire? I thought you were. Wait,
You were just
how
Yeah.
bad is your directions, dude?
Right.
You're really bad at this.
when were you? So when were you just in Ironspire? Like
How many days ago?
Well, I think I walked to Ironspire. I lost the Royal Dudeness about a week ago.
Oh God.
And then I was in Ironspire.
Wait, did you lose him in Ironspire?
I don't know.
Oh no.
I think we were in the woods.
What?
I
You
don't
don't know
know.
your left from your
How long?
right.
How long ago were you in Ironspire?
As you say that, Da Vinci, you see him hold his hands up like this, as he's like, "This is left."
No, flip your hand.
He's gonna flip-
My fault.
No,
Flip
this is
both
fine,
of
this is-
them.
Wait, this is fine. 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 Look.
There
No,
we
no, no,
go.
no.
You're there. You're there. Now which one's an L?
Oh God.
Try the other one. Try the other one.
I don't know how Excalibur
That's
did it.
left.
W.
That's a W.
Yes, W.
We get those.
W for
we
Wombo.
get those. You're correct. You are a W.
Oh, that's
Are you
what
sure
he.
you don't want this plate of spaghetti? I insist, man.
I've already had one.
Huh?
Mr. Giggles handed him his plate.
He points at
Oh.
Mr. Giggles like, "Yeah."
Oh, never mind. Mr. Giggles, are you still hungry?
I rub my tummy and put a hand out saying no.
I'm gonna roll for deception to see if this bitch is lying.
Bro's got to be hungry.
It would be actually insight, not deception.
Oh, is it inside? Oh yeah,
It
it
would
is
be
inside.
insight,
Sorry.
yes.
15.
Nice.
I mean, I wasn't lying.
Oh, okay. I believe you. All right, then I guess I'll eat this.
I had a plate of taquitos on the way.
Give me
And
some of
you
that
didn't
Moz
share?
sauce, dude. Give
He-
me pour a little bit of that Moz sauce in here.
You watch
Very
as Da
quick.
Vinci unscrews the lid and then pours a bit of Moz sauce onto your spaghetti. Like trust.
I'm gonna put a little bit on the fork. I'm gonna take a bite. Or I'm gonna take a. little
Anybody have the sleep spell?
This is Rios. As you taste this sauce, this is the best tomato sauce you have ever had.
Oh shit! Oh shit! This is
Yeah,
really
Mom.
good. Yo, mom made this, Ignatius?
My mom can fucking cook, man.
Damn, I gotta fucking meet your mom for real, bro.
I don't know about that yet.
Nah, trust me.
We're all as confused.
I lean over to Ignatius and I'm like, should we try and like get him back to Excalibur?
Dude, I've been thinking about. I was like, does anyone have?
He's
What
been-
direction is Excalibur's kingdom? Do we any of us know?
It's in like the southwest point, right?
It's
The-
in the
it's
south.
going to be the southern left point.
Yeah,
we
south.
should
Yeah.
ask Da Vinci for directions.
No.
No.
we should
I
not.
ask. I tell Da Vinci.
See, here's the thing, though, guys. He always ends up in the place he means to go.
He just sits there and nods his head.
He was meant to be in Elderwood. This is not Elderwood.
He's in the wrong direction.
Okay, good point.
He doesn't get there timely. He just travels fast.
And I'm
he
going to be
winds up in
honest with
random
you.
places.
If they were on their way towards the kingdom, and he ended up back in Ironspire after he lost Excalibur, our dude turned the exact opposite direction.
That's true.
And he's trying to make his way back around to where he's supposed to go, and he still hasn't quite made the direction. So I turn Da Vinci towards the southwest.
Lol.
And
This
I tell
wo-
Da Vinci, you walk this way and just keep going this way.
I'd like to assist by giving Da Vinci one of my bardic inspiration charges,
What do you do?
Valid.
and also just holding up his left hand and taking like some dirt and drawing an L, and then taking some dirt on his right hand and drawing an R. It obviously won't work because the letters will disappear, but the thought was there.
I get it.
Damn.
Da Vinci,
This is
if
my
we
left
see you-
hand.
No.
No.
Da
Oh,
Vinci,
God.
if we see you again after all this is done in Ironspire, we'll take you back to Elderwood. How about that?
I'm gonna be there. Watch this. You watch as he turns and he walks.
He's-
He starts walking in the direction you point to him, Ignatius.
Uh-huh.
He gets about 50 steps out and then he suddenly takes a left.
Oh Jesus.
No.
Just
no
leave him.
turn.
Just leave him. He'll be fine.
But
I'm
you
over
just
it.
watch as he's just trucking along.
We're gonna have to take him back to Elderwood after this.
Yeah,
He'll be
we'll have to
fine.
find him. I wish
He'll
one
be
of us
fine.
had sending. We could reach out to Excalibur and tell him that he lost him. Although I'm gonna be honest with everybody, I'm pretty sure if we told him, he would say, "I
Good.
know," and hang up.
I think so too.
Out of D&D context, you guys do understand that Excalibur is not by Rio, so Excalibur is currently forgetting everything and all.
Oh yeah, he does have the worm in his head as we
Oh,
speak.
Fuck.
I didn't even think about that.
I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, we need to quickly kill this false Hydra.
Yeah, we gotta kill it.
All right, let's go to bed.
I am going to bed. I crash out.
Me.
Is there anyone that is wanting to do any nighttime rituals?
Gaze is just gonna go into a meditative state.
I'll just stay up and keep watch.
I'm just gonna look at the sky solemnly.
You said you're gonna try and. You said you're keeping watch, Rios.
Mm-hmm. I'll do the first part. Yeah.
Damn it, Bo. I want to try and sneak kind of off by myself.
Give me a self
Just
check.
kind of away from the group.
Bo, right just before this, is there any chance that Zoran could throw his dagger into the ground and take 8 hours inside the world tree?
Oh, dude's a
to
giant.
rest in there and then come out to be fully rested?
So you want to pop into the world tree for a millisecond.
For a nap, and then come back out fully rested so that I can cover night watch.
I mean, if you want to, you do realize you all have two beings that don't sleep in this party, right?
I mean, I'm well aware.
Okay. If that's what you want to do, I am okay with that.
Dope.
Game Night Watch is the best.
Just tagging 8 hours onto my life. It's fine.
You watch as Zoran just like almost like flickered, like as if he like blinked wrong.
Yeah, I threw my dagger straight at the ground, like quickly blinked out of existence for like a millisecond and came right back. I'm like, all right, I'm fully rested.
Jesus. Well, I failed miserably at trying to sneak out of here.
Understatement.
I just kind of
I choose to ignore him.
I just kind of stop and I look. Do I see anyone looking at me after the noise I just made?
I take a quick look, and then I look back.
I just mention quietly. I'm gonna
Go
do
take a
something.
leak.
Yeah.
Go do what you gotta do.
If you need me to hold it, let me know.
I don't even flinch.
And I walk away.
What do you want to do, Ignatius?
I'm just gonna find a quiet spot. That just nothing around, no one around. Not too far from the group. Like just far enough off that they could still hear me if something happened. But also quiet enough and far enough away where I can just kind of sit and just meditate on something for a little bit.
Okay, I gotcha.
And I would like to just kind of sit there quietly. I'm holding the Tiamat pendant, but I don't reach out to Tiamat.
Okay.
I sit there and I just I don't have the commune spell, but I just sit there and kind of like in a sense feel like the commune spell. I just reach out into the kind of out into that arcane deity divine type like nature. I just kind of reach like silence my thoughts and just kind of like think about that stuff, and at the same time think about all of the death and pain and like sadness that I caused,
and try to find some form of inner peace, kind of wherever that comes from, in whatever form that takes. I just sit there and I think on it for as long as I need to.
Give me an Arcana check.
Please be good. 16.
As you sit there, you meditate, you find Zen. You hear a voice. Ignatius.
My eyes open. They were closed, but now they open when I hear my name. And in my head, I say, hello?
Have you decided your path?
Have I? Was that a question? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. I think so.
Are you sure?
I want to be.
A road to redemption is a long road.
If that's what's needed.
All right. Time will tell. You will hear from me.
And I just kind of close my eyes again and try to get back to that feeling of. I don't say anything back to that last sentence. I just kind of nod and I close my eyes and try to find that inner peace Zen again for a little bit before I make my way back to the group.
Okay.
Is Rio still awake when I make my way back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I. Just chilling with Rios.
Oh, and is Mr. Giggle still awake?
Staring at the sky, man. I got things to do.
Okay.
It's got things
I
to
just
do.
kind of walk back. You guys, there's a difference kind of in my walk. I'm a little more like zoned out in a sense, just kind of thinking. And I look at Rios and I look at Zoran. Not really at Mr. Giggles yet. But I look at Rios and I look at Zoran and I just go, I think I'll need to talk to you guys real soon. And I just go to my spot and lay down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I guess
He's going through a lot.
Yeah.
We'll leave
Sounds
him
like
be.
it. Yeah, he's fine. This is probably the craziest group of people I've ever met in my fucking life. I'm not gonna lie. This is.
Yeah, sounds about
This-
right.
You could say that again.
Never I've never experienced anything like this. That's for sure. It's kind of really my first adventure, I guess, since I took on this oath, since I went on my own.
It's my first adventure too. We'll see where it takes us.
What were you doing before this?
Just living at home with Dad, training, becoming stronger.
Nice. I wish I could ask Mr. Giggles that question. I don't know what he would say.
Want to do some charades?
Yeah, Mr. Giggles. What did you do before all this? What were you doing before all this? I bet he's gonna shrug.
I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna put up two hand signs. Motioning to my left, I'll do two hands roughly about 5 inches apart.
Okay.
And on the other side, I'll put two hands like as far apart as possible. Like a time span type thing where you're using both hands. Yeah. And then
So
I'm gonna point left or right questioningly. Implying short term or long term question.
I mean,
Before you went to the Gold Dragon Island, so long term before this. What the hell were you up to?
I point at the sky.
you're
Then
living up there?
look, we're not done.
Oh, sorry.
And then I take a heroic stance. And I put two hands up like I was being smited by God type hands. And then I point back to the sky, pull straight down, and poke the dirt real hard. And then
You telling us?
and then I walk in place with my head down for about a minute. There's a lot of walking in place.
So like
And then I sit down and look like I'm rowing a boat for a while. And then I stand up, and I'll take two spots where I jump from one side to the other, mouthing words at myself. None of these words are actually words. And then grabbing my throat. And then when I jump over to the other side, I put hands up like can't do anything about it. And then I shake my head, go back to walking with my head down, and then I like try and make two hands together 3 times like the islands.
okay. So now we're at the islands.
And then I take like a hunched over pose for talking like the old man, Bogos, and then I swap over to myself, really, really heroically too, because I'm full of it. And I'm like pointing down, demanding at him, and he just holds his hands up like the mime going, can't do anything about it. And then I like hold my hands on my head like I'm losing my mind. And then I try to jump, and then I use the multiform spell to make 4 other people, each one doing a different action, to one somehow trying to roll up like an amorphous creature. One of them takes the stance that like Zoran does, and one takes like Rios's stance, and they're gonna pretend to be the group of people, and they're gonna walk around, and then I'm gonna be like crouching behind them for a little bit. And then one of them will hop over and pretend to be an animal and attack the other two.
Mr. Giggles.
And I will hop in,
We saw
smack
this
the
part.
animal
We were
one,
here for this
they'll all
part.
disappear, and then
We were here for
I'm
this
gonna get
part,
back
Mr.
and do
Giggles.
another boat rowing section.
we were
And
literally
I'm
here
gonna
for this
stand
part.
up.
This
My
is
forms will come
beautiful.
back. And then I'll mime in front of my forms for like 3 minutes, and then they'll all clap, and then all of them will disappear, and I'll go back to staring up at the sky.
Okay. That was everything. Your entire life.
Are you telling me
Playing
you just like
a-
fight people up in the sky, man?
The first part sounded
Playing
to
a
me
mute
like you got,
character
like,
must be so fascinating.
to me, the first part sounded like he got like smited out of heaven.
That's yeah.
Is he like, are you a fallen angel or something like that? Like something crazy like that?
I shake my head no.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it like a
But,
former
like,
deity?
God's a god smited you from up there to down here.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Oh. And then at one point, you
Honestly, I lost track after that. I was too focused.
It seems like he wandered for a really long time.
There was a lot of wandering and jumping across rivers and boating and whatever the hell.
Dude.
Anyway,
that was crazy.
I'll interpret more of that later.
Yeah. That was a stellar performance, Mr.
I may
Giggles.
have just rested, but that drained me, so I'm going night.
My eyes went cross-eyed.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna
That was
grab.
glorious.
Hold on. I'm gonna also grab Rios on the shoulders, eye to eye, and like make a pleading motion with my other hand. Let him go, and then go back to what I'm doing because I don't think he understood me.
Whoa.
Are you like telling me we gotta go somewhere?
No, it's more in line with out of character. It's more in line with I noticed you understood me when I was doing my act earlier.
Yeah, I picked up on a couple of them.
All right.
But cool. Well, we'll definitely interpret that. But that was a lot, and knowing Rios is baked. So
Maybe being
I-
baked can help you actually understand all of that.
maybe. Yeah. With that, then I'm good for the night. I think.
As you all rest,
In the night
rises a new
is
day.
Huzzah.
As you same thing. Y'all wake up. You pick up the camp, and off you go.
All right.
Gaze is not a horse today. Gaze is just riding as normal Gaze. It's not a it's not a horse kind of day.
Zorn will not say anything, but he will sort of like wipe his brow, like just a quick wipe of the brow. Thank God.
Yeah.
Get on the phone. I didn't put away Mabel when I went to bed. So
I just assume you.
Mabel just chilling.
Do we still have our 10 temp HP from Aragrax?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you all keep. It's supposed to go away after a long rest. I'm letting you all keep it.
I'm just gonna assume that he does it.
He's gonna make us fight us
the next morning too.
Suddenly, 15 bandits. I'm kidding.
Easy.
I mean, we've already kind of dealt with that kind of situation.
We were level 5 and we handled it.
You're right.
Well,
500 bandits swarmed me.
Well, don't forget, Bo. Gaze fought off thousands of robots.
Oh, I haven't.
Nice.
What's a robot?
Bro, you invented spaghetti, and you're gonna ask what a robot is?
Can I get that embroidered on a pillow?
Before a robot had to have been.
I need that embroidered on a pillow. You invented spaghetti, and you're gonna ask what a robot is?
As y'all load up and head out, kind of just it's a lot of similar travel to what y'all experienced the day before. Nothing. People are ahead of you. Nothing too crazy is going on. Just people. You're noticing more and more people as you're getting to more populated parts of Prismatica.
Does anybody need to be lying low while we're getting closer to this place?
Ignatius?
I'm not gonna
1000% Ignatius.
Not yet. We're not there yet.
I mean, Ignatius, I'm
I
probably
also probably shouldn't be just like out in the open. Like I'm a very, if I remember the lore correctly, it's a very uncommon thing to see Dragonborns outside their clans. So I probably also shouldn't just be like loud and proud about me being here.
As far as I know, the people of Ironspire know of Zorn. So
But yeah, you've killed 3 of their fucking people.
as far as I know, I don't know how much of it was a dream at this point, man.
How often do people in this area see Leonin?
They're not as caught off guard. to Leonin due to the fact that it's general knowledge that most Leonin, they're nomadic. They kind of just bounce place to place. So if they see a Leonin traveling,
Good.
yeah, it comes and goes. They just come and go. As
My dog's
as you all are traveling, you do reach the small town where all of this chaos kind of begun.
The fucking well is here.
Well, well, well.
We probably could have
Shut
avoided
the
this
fuck
town.
up! Don't you ever
Valdim, are
do
you
that
going to throw
again.
another coin in the well?
Please don't.
Please don't.
Valdim, no.
I will freeze your hands to your pockets.
What happened the last time?
Hey, we don't know that the coin
It's
is the
what I
reason why.
want.
I will freeze your hands to your pockets.
While you all bicker, I would
I'm
love to
keeping
toss a
my
coin.
money.
No. No,
I've
this is
never
what woke
seen
up.
this well before, obviously.
I
This is what
only
woke
have
up the false
100
hydro
gold
last time.
pieces. I
Please
gotta.
don't.
Ooh, I gotta keep it
Please.
all.
I'm already
You
on the
just
fence
got my
about
hand
keeping giggles.
mid-motion?
I will kill
I
him.
do reach and grab your hand mid motion.
I'll agree if we put it back. I'm confused, but whatever.
How much longer until we're in Ironspire? Like
You got about another day.
another day. Okay.
What
Signa erases memories, activates from that.
what
But it's already activated, right? Maybe I want to put a coin in there for good luck.
What if I want to put a coin in there so I forget her?
Maybe it turns it back off.
Yeah, dude. Maybe it soft resets him.
What kind of places? What kind of buildings? Like tavern?
There's the one tavern, there's a couple houses, and then there's the well.
Hey,
Okay.
Diembo, can I examine the well to see if I sense any kind of magic or anything?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
An unnatural 20.
Oh,
Very good. Very good.
Dirty 20.
It's just a well.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna walk into the tavern.
Maybe it was the couch.
Maybe it was the friends we made along the way.
No, we couldn't have.
Yeah,
you
they
guys
woke
were
up the
going to
Hydra.
city, so you didn't make it to the couch. I'm so confused.
Ignatius, as you walk in, you see Jimmy is polishing his glasses, getting
Barkeep.
ready for just another day of travelers coming and going.
Mm.
Got my horses?
Why, yes, we do.
We do.
Someone tried to steal them, but I pointed a shotgun at their face.
Yeah.
Is
Honestly, your
everyone in the
horses are
tavern with
probably
me?
horses are probably better off.
I'm not in the tavern.
Zorian is practicing his dagger throwing outside.
I'd like to explore.
Okay. Did anyone come into the tavern with me?
Moi.
I did.
Okay. All right.
I got the keys, so.
So yeah, we got your horses. They're outside.
Perfect. As
Oh,
promised.
was I disguised last time I was here or no?
No.
Or did I just have my hood up? I just had my hood up.
You just had your hood up. No, you disguised yourself at the other bar over on River's Edge.
Yeah, that's right. I am just Ignatius right now. No hood.
Perfect. Well, here he slips the 10 gold on the counter. Here's this payment back.
I don't remember who paid last time.
I think it was
I just slide it over to.
Valdim who paid.
Oh, so yeah, I just slide it over to Valdim.
Ugh, thank you. What? Because there's
No.
20 gold pieces, right?
Yeah,
I don't
the
remember.
10 was the.
The
10 was like the deposit we got
Yeah.
back if they came back.
Yeah. There you go.
Wait, so are we just walking now? Are we giving his horses back?
Yeah, that's why it's 3 days.
Gotcha. All right.
So you all here heading towards the spring festival?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Valdim is performing.
Damn straight.
Well, did you sign up?
Me or him?
I'm fairly certain I did.
He did.
He turns around and is looking at this flyer. I don't see your name on here.
They said you were performing with them, didn't they? What was the group you're performing with? The what?
DM, I'm Valdim's got a frog in his throat.
Are you trying to think of the gemstones?
Yep, the gemstones. That's what it was. I knew it was something stones.
It looks like they'll be there, but they didn't say any guest stars.
Oh, I am the star. Don't worry. I was told I was invited, and I said I'd be there.
Well, as long as you can perform. Wish you good luck. You should be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Jimmy, question.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you've been to Ironspire? When was the last time you were there?
Couple years. Why?
Never mind. The recents. I'm looking for some recency information, and if it's been a couple of years since you've been there, not really the info I'm looking for. You know if there's anyone here that has been there recently?
No. People are coming in and out of this town nonstop, right? They drop in, grab a drink, head out, head over.
All right. Well,
The person we knew that was there recently, we sat there trying to teach him directions.
yeah.
Suddenly here, I'm.
Well, what time of day is it?
2.
2 p.m. All right. Oh, all right. I'm just gonna go back outside and kind of look around.
Okay.
Same, I'll follow. How many days has it been?
We're on
This
day
is
2.
your
We got
day
one more
2.
day.
Yeah, one more day before you would arrive to Ironspire.
Should be getting our sword around that time, hopefully.
We should get our
What
sword.
happens?
Yep, tomorrow, tonight at the latest, possibly.
Maybe tonight, yeah.
Earliest, when you say that.
Maybe call him tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. All right, Jimmy, thank you for letting us borrow the horses. We appreciate it. It made everything much easier.
Thank you. And I walk out the door.
This is my pleasure. You all have a wonderful day.
I'm gonna leave 10 gold for him.
Jesus.
Jimmy,
Here,
doing
take
well.
this.
Here. We just got 10 gold back, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it for myself. I'm just gonna leave it for him.
Man, we might as well have killed the horses.
Hey,
Take this as a token of appreciation, my friend. You are a
I
great help.
appreciate it.
We'll see you around. I walk out the door.
Alrighty.
So we're
What are
walking now?
you like? Are you trying to find something in this town? What are the vibes? What are we looking at?
Is there anything even here?
Not a lot here. It's a tavern and a couple houses in the well.
That's it.
Yeah.
And a conveniently new sign placed not a false hydra in here.
Very good sign.
I walk up
I'm
to
not
Zoran.
walking. I hop on Mabel.
What's up, Ignatius?
Should we like hang around here too long? I feel like we should just.
I feel like we should get in and out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, I am on guard, by the way, considering the last time we were here. Like I am just watching everything.
Did I find anything while exploring?
Found a couple silver coins lying on the ground, but
Why was I looking down?
you notice it like shine on the ground as you're walking around. But like as for like thing like there's nothing to this town.
Are there any people?
Not really.
I look at Zoran and I go, I think we should get the hell out of here.
Yeah, this place isn't exactly the safest. Is there any line of sight from here to like the mountains where the red dragon is that we're aware of?
Mm-hmm.
You can see the peaks.
Yeah, Zoran's just kind of looking over in that direction.
Everybody else ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
I'd rather get out of here as soon as
don't
possible.
like. Yeah, I really don't like that we are in this town right now.
Bad memories, perchance?
Well, I just don't know what's going on in this town. I forgot about this town, or else I would have suggested we go around before we got in here.
Well, we had to give the horses back.
Yeah, we did.
We were obligated to come here. It is what it is. Maybe Jimmy's the false Hydra.
I walk back in. I fire Eldritch Blast at him. I'm kidding. I walk out of the town. I look at Zoran and I go, I gotta get out of here. And I just turn and I walk toward like the exit of the town towards Ironspire. I just start walking.
Already.
I just yell out back at the party, like, we're heading out.
As you are all heading out, just traveling the road, you hear a voice.
Santa?
It is here.
Oh no, a fanboy.
It's a fanboy looking for Connor.
What's up, fool?
As
Calling this little 12-year-old foo.
It's 30.
Oh. He's a 30-year-old.
As
Okay.
this guy, he's only like 4 feet tall.
Ah.
But he has a backpack that is like towering over Rio's. Mr. Cree! Mr. Cree! I got the sound system!
Oh.
Connor, you know this guy? Is this guy part of your crew?
Everyone, say hi. Mouth boy, what the fuck, dude?
Send meet me here! Meet you here!
Where the fuck is everyone else?
What is his name?
It's always just.
Did you say mouth boy?
What do you mean?
I'm the one who runs it all.
I'm going to reach over to Connor.
Mouth boy, how are you carrying 4 JB stones?
Mr. Cree, I'm strong.
What the fuck? You know, Mouth boy, it's good to see you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Malfoy?
Will his father hear about this?
His dad's dead. Ignatius killed him. Shut the fuck up.
What Harry wish he would have done.
Ignatius just drops his head and keeps walking.
That was a joke. It's not out of campaign, out of campaign.
Oh, Mr. Creep, you got the
There's a
song?
misimport.
What will you say, Malfoy?
You got the song?
Boy. Potter.
I need you to lower your voice down so I can understand what the fuck he's saying, cuh.
Good.
You got the song?
Oh my god, I couldn't
That was even
hear him.
worse.
You're just
I
speaking.
couldn't even hear him.
That's why you're just speaking, and it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
have fun mixing
Text
this
me at
audio,
point. I
Bo.
can't understand you. Just text me.
He's asking if you got the song.
Yeah, fool. I mean, I don't have the song. I got the song, fool.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, sweet.
Well, what's your obsession with making the most annoying side character for my character?
The double
And they're
face
always
palm
for
that
they're always
Seth
for Seth's
gave
characters.
was hilarious. Seth, the realization that Bo made another assistant character for Seth. Seth thought he escaped Da Vinci, and he makes another one.
And this one's worse.
And this one's
I didn't think it worse, but somehow it made it worse.
Wait,
While all of
wait.
this is happening,
No.
God, that's funny shit.
while all of this is happening, Zoran leans over to Connor and he says, "Did you say there's supposed to be more of them?
There was supposed to be a whole fucking convoy.
Are
You
these
know-
people that you interact with, that you've like worked with before?"
Literally contracting this motherfucking concert. There
Oh,
was supposed to
Mr.
be
Creep.
what?
I figured out the problem. You watch as he whooshes his hands around, and then 3 more copies of himself
Oh no.
that look slightly like they look slightly different, like just a different colored shirt.
So these
Yeah.
are new to you? You've never met these guys before?
I met Malfoy. That
You never noticed we all look the same?
y'all fucking sound the same, fool.
You know who Malfoy reminds me of? Frickin' Mort from the Madagascar movies.
Oh my god, it really
That-
is just
that
more.
And you're
demon
King
creature.
Julian.
I love you, King Julian.
This really just shows how good our DM is.
You watch as one of the copies like, yo, Connor.
Oh no.
This is the one that this. Y'all motherfuckers, this is the one that I normally deal with right here.
This
You
one's
have,
Maurice. Maurice.
you have,
Yo, what's up, MF?
MF.
oh, nothing much. What's up with you, dog?
Oh.
Oh shit, man! Let me tell you, we've been something. I don't know if it's been good shit, but we've been something for real.
Well, you got that song already, so we should be good. We'll get the sound system up. We'll take care of you, boss.
But like, I promised these fools a way to get into Ironspire without being detected, and there's no carriages, there's no wagons covered. Just 4 dudes carrying JB stones on their motherfucking backs.
Oh, no, that's just Malfoy.
What the fuck are you guys doing then?
Moral support?
Oh my god.
You know, I was afraid that like the false Hydra had made him forget about the others. But I kind of now wish that that was the case.
I do too.
What's
I
that
do too.
supposed to mean, boss?
You know what? Don't worry about it. You guys, just go ahead without us. I'm glad you guys got the JB stones.
Well, are you going to go through the musician's entrance?
Well, yes, I am going to go through the musician entrance, but like, go ahead, foul me, okay? I gotta talk to my group, my what's the
Posse.
Your gang.
Entourage.
my groupies? I gotta talk to my groupies.
I like that.
My
much.
roadies.
Your schlimes.
You hear Malfoy.
we
eh,
the groupies.
All right, Mr. Cree. See you soon.
King Julian. King Julian.
As you watch as these four just short stone earth genasies just walking by.
Dude, Seth hates you right now. This is crazy. He's so mad.
Ignatius keeps walking.
I mean,
I
I'm
broke
left in
him.
stunned silence rather than normal
I
silence.
broke him. He's going through a midlife crisis.
Yeah, he's.
it's great.
Can I do something, Bo?
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Keep going. Let me think about what I want to do.
Can I do something?
Something was said in that tavern that's making me think about something.
Okay. What do you want to do, Connor?
So he's from y'all. What I've been told were covered wagons were 4 tiny ass stone genasies just straight up carrying the speakers. Our cover into Ironspire ain't happening.
How did you guys get in last time?
Rude.
Funny story here.
Never again.
I had to save their asses. This wasn't even actually real. We were all in a false Hydra dream, so like we never actually went into Ironspire. At least they didn't.
Long story short, I
Don't we not
told
remember
them-
the false Hydra dreams?
What?
I thought our DM said we do not remember what transpired. Or am I wrong?
No, I thought we know what transpired, but we don't know if it's real or not.
You don't know if it's
Okay,
real.
I see.
All we know is that we were definitely what we believe we were in Ironspire for what? Almost a friggin' week. And then we woke up back in that effing town that we were in before we got to Ironspire, and we just don't know if we were actually in Ironspire, if we ever left that town or what.
DM, oh,
Yeah.
for chance, would you let me speak to Akravel?
Yeah. What do you want to say to her?
After this I want to go talk to Valdim again.
I do you want me to be in character and ask?
I mean, you can ask a question and
repeat my question in character as a question?
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask if. Well, so I'm trying to achieve two goals because obviously I'm not the target of the false Hydra. Akraval is if it takes me over. So first things first is if she addresses me as her champion, I know that we're back in a false Hydra dream. Secondly, I want to ask if she can tell where the influence of that false Hydra ends before we rest for the night.
I see.
Have I sunk your battleship?
If we're in
No,
the
you're just not going to be
illusion-
happy when I tell you the answers.
I'll say if we're in the illusion,
Damn you.
Agravel, will she think that, or will when we leave the illusion, is that when we have the memory issue?
Can I ask you a question,
Well, you guys are around me right now.
Ignatius?
Yeah, but you entered the town with us, so if it was still
Ignatius,
connected to that town,
Ignatius, can I ask you a question? Does it ever go through your head to maybe just not fucking give the DM ideas? To maybe just once not say shit like that?
Alex, dude, he's thought of so much shit, dude. Him and I talk every day.
There's gonna be something that he eventually slips up on that you're gonna remind him of.
It's a game. We gotta think. We gotta talk and think of stuff.
Okay, so Bo, would you like to answer my question?
Yeah, go. You're welcome to go ahead and reach out to her. I have answers.
I'm sure you do. I've yet to ask anything that you don't have an answer for. So I guess I just start my little. I don't even know how I fucking communicate with her. I think I just kind of like in my mindscape ask.
Yeah.
Like, Lady Acroval, can you hear me?
I hear you, Ericx.
Could you know the false Hydra that infected you, correct?
Yes. I mean, I know of it, but as what are you implying?
Do you know where its reach extends to?
I do not.
I figured it was a long shot, but it is better to ask and be told no than not ask and not know.
I'm sorry, unfortunately not able to give you that answer. I imagine though,
It is
if
okay.
it's as old as it is, it's got a pretty significant hold.
That is my fear. How are you, seeing as we still have companions who are afflicted by the worms, how has your memory been regained after taking the concoction? Have your memories returned to you? Have you lost things still?
It's spotty. It's slow. It's slowly coming back to me.
So they
I
are
can assure.
returning.
Yes, I can assure you that I will be fine.
Does that mean that you do not think that my companions will be fine if they are afflicted for too long?
Afflicted again. It could be. They could be fine. They're okay. They should be okay, especially with you having the paladin.
Does the Paladin provide us any protection from this false Hydra?
It always has.
So he is immune to the false Hydra.
Yes.
That is good information to know. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Is there anything else?
That is all. Thank you, Lady Acrobo.
Of course, Aragrax. Be careful.
Always.
As as you return from your trance talking to Akbel, Aragrax, you can see the party still waiting there.
To figure out what
Um,
you needed to know? Do we know you
we
usually
are we are immune to the false Hydra as long as Rios is with us.
We knew that.
Yeah.
But I fear that means that if we go outside of his sphere of influence, which I believe is 30 feet,
What about the
we
golden
are.
scales that we just got? Aren't those also supposed to?
We did
are
not
those
get
just
golden
here?
scale. We got enough golden scales for the vials.
The vials.
You have a couple golden scales.
Do we?
Yeah.
How many
Xiaowen?
golden scales did we have?
Like 7, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was 7
Oh,
scales.
fuck, never mind.
We cured Valdim and Nal.
Cured Akravel.
Cured
That's what you guys.
Alphavel.
That's what
Did
we
we
gave
have-
Tell us
Jim
that?
with the
Did
weapons,
Paragrax
wasn't it?
Tell us that?
I don't think so. But
I don't think
don't
we
we
did
still
either.
have the one vial that Ignatius is holding on to for the time being?
You have one
Still got
vial
one.
left. Yes.
We have one
Yeah,
vial
who are
and
you
7
going to
scales.
use that on?
Hopefully no one, because we can just take care of this fucking.
I don't know.
Right now, I'm keeping it for safekeeping until we decide what to do. Because right now, everyone else thinks that keeping Tiamat in the dark is the best course of action. So I'm keeping that. I'm having that be the thing right now.
May I
Tiamat
pose
is
a
keeping
solution?
herself in the dark.
Forgot to add that vial into my equipment. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. No, I was just talking to myself.
No, you're good. May I pose a possible solution that might help us into the city?
What's that?
Absolutely,
I
Gase.
also had one in mind, but you go first.
Well, should I just show you what my idea is, or would you like to talk about it?
Let's discuss it before you do anything.
Understood. You see, although everything I can tell was although I can't really tell what was fake and what was real, I do know for sure that I had conversations with Stormweaver. And I know and I trust that those conversations were legitimate. I believe I hold a bond with Stormweaver now, for good or for worse. How about I just call in Stormweaver and we talk to him?
Outside of the city?
I think he will come, and if not, I have a failsafe.
What is this failsafe?
I cannot tell you unless it needs to come to fruition.
That is definitely the safer option. If he will agree to come meet with us out here, we would control the environment and remove any issues of potential dampening of our abilities.
The
Well,
whole group. Sorry. Go ahead, Noah.
No, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, was the whole group there when I asked Vagos about Stormweaver's intentions and what he thought of Stormweaver?
Yes.
Okay, I can remember if that was me. Okay, so everyone knows what he said. Okay, I just couldn't remember if that was a thing he told me or if the whole group was there.
Yes, no, everyone was there for that.
Would you like me to attempt to make contact with Stormweaver and call out to him?
Before you do, let us listen to Zoran's idea.
Understood.
I mean, my idea was a bit more sneaky. Basically, I
Let
would
us
just
use Gaze's idea.
I was my plan was to give Connor one of my daggers and have him plant it in a secure location, and then I plant my other dagger with us, and I can just one by one take us to and from through the world tree.
I fear that would pose too much risk if that
If we were
dagger
found
falls
out,
into the wrong hands. If that dagger falls into the wrong hands, it could prove incredibly detrimental to
Not to
our
mention,
abilities.
we are unsure if the magic dampening machines are part of this in actuality, or if they were just from the dream.
Oh, this is no magic. The magic dampening machine would have no effect on this. This is a physical transportation type ability.
Diembo.
This is true.
Okay, okay.
Because Gaze's arms are also technically physical manifestations, are they not? Like Gaze's arms never went away.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Gaze's arms wouldn't be affected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
'cause
Why do you
yeah.
think I took him away?
Lol.
Because he's a fucking Baymax robot, and he's my bestest friend.
Tra la 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 la. Well,
maybe.
with all due respect, Zoran, we tried stealthy already, and it blew up in our face.
Yes, I agree. We can summon Stormweaver.
All right, let me try the easiest method of them all.
I do have questions for him too.
Oh, yes. Ask for Stormweaver. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Gaze is gonna cup the tendrils kind of by where a mouth would be, and is just going to yell Stormweaver's name.
Okay.
Just don't fucking scream.
We're just in the middle of the road, right? Right outside that town. We didn't get very far.
Yeah, you're not too far.
We look like crackheads. What of it?
Why did Algrad roll?
He does not appear.
Fuck.
I don't have my dice on me right now, so I'm using my NPCs in the to roll.
Oh, okay.
I was like, where's he at?
Very well. I don't think yelling again will help. Will you guys allow me to step away so I can summon him in the more surefire way, from my thinking?
You need a guard while doing this, please.
No, I will not. You can trust me.
I trust you.
Is there a nice, like, forest clearing, or, like, a brush of forest that I can walk into, Bo?
Yes.
I will return with Stormweaver. Gaze is just gonna walk out into the forest. Decently far, not too far, though. And not yelling this time, but just speaking relatively loud. He's gonna say Stormweaver's actual name.
What?
Go for it.
I call upon you, Jupiter.
You watch as Jupiter stands before you.
Dude, what? Okay.
Hello, old friend.
You remembered.
I do. And as you can see, I respected the fact that you did not want the others to know, so I came out into this clearing.
I see that. Why do you speak my name?
I wish for you to walk out with me and speak with the group. We wish to talk about the coming events.
I suppose I could do that.
Thank you, my friend. If you would follow me.
As Gaze emerges from the foliage, there stands Stormweaver.
Damn. I didn't think it would work.
Hi, everyone.
Can I dab
Hey,
up
Stormweaver, what's up?
What do you want to do, Connor?
Can I dab up Stormweaver?
I thought you just said, can I dab with Stormweaver? And I was like, we just gonna...
I
just want a crisp dab. That's all.
You go up to him to dap him up, but he just kind of stands there confused.
I
Connor.
Can I grab like a sleeve just to kind of make him like measly do it? You know, real.
He's just letting you just like. Okay.
Can I roll for sound?
Sure. Give me a D10.
A D10. Okay.
D10
One
for
second.
dab up.
Ignatius is standing kind of off to the back. untrusting.
Where are
but
my dice?
interested to hear and listen what's going on.
Gaze.
Yes.
Okay.
You can
Alright.
say this out of character. I was just going to tell you that Aragrax, from now on, since he offended you twice, is no longer going to doubt you, and if you say trust him, he's just going to implicitly trust you.
That sounds a little toxic, but you know that's good for my use.
Oh God.
If
It
you
was
abuse it, I will freeze your fucking
So
feet.
much shit. He's
It-
gonna
it-
do so much.
It wasn't that impressive, Seth.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, I kind of did most of the work.
I'm sorry about that, Stormweaver. Connor here is new, but everyone, for those of you who have not formally met, I would like to introduce you to my comrade, the blue chromatic dragon of knowledge, Stormweaver.
Hello.
I think you and I might have gotten off on the wrong foot.
I've made some mistakes. I will acknowledge that.
It's okay. You kind of watch as Stormweaver has one hand on his head, just as he's kind of like wincing a little bit. It's fine.
Anyways,
Headache.
what the hell is that false Hydra doing in Ironspire?
What false Hydra?
Oh man.
As he's just
Oh no.
Ignatius.
I look immediately at Zoran and I say,
immediately make eye contact with Ignatius.
do I do this?
If I sorry.
Can you please cure my friend? I know we have the means.
Well, let's listen. When Rio speaks up, like my brain clicks. I'm like, oh right, Rios, can you
Can I just step
walk
closer to him?
closer to him, see if maybe that works?
you watch as he's now has both hands on his head.
Gonna make it worse if it's there, I think. Is it?
As
Give him the vial.
he's just, I'm fine.
Am I making
How
you
many
feel worse
vials?
right now?
How many vials do we have?
We have
We have one left.
Okay, out of character, guys. I think Stormweaver could be an incredibly useful ally in this.
Oh, dude, 100% agree.
I would agree.
He's a fucking ancient dragon.
Yeah.
I think our best course of action right now is to give him the vial. I mean, who else are we gonna give it to? Tiamat?
No, we would probably end up giving it to Excalibur, but even if we defeat the Hydra, then we have no use for the fucking vial.
Yeah, if we defeat the Hydra, the worms will try to form a new head, but since that one is so far away from any other worm, it would probably die before it could reform.
I walk up to Stormweaver.
Yes, Ignatius.
I grab his hand and like hold it out in front of him, palm up, and I just take the vial out of my bag and I put it in his hand.
Are we
and
100%
I say,
sure that he's warmed up?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
I look I look over at Rios and I say,
Like, is there a
I'm
way we could just
trusting-
like discount double check this shit?
I look at Rios and I go, I trust Vagos. And I put the vial in Stormweaver's hand and I say, from Vagos. And I close his hand around the vial and I walk back over to Zoran and I look Zoran in the eye and I go, we better fucking be right about this.
Stormweaver opens up the file and drinks the serum.
He's actually just hungover.
And
Just high on his own supply.
He just sits there for a second. What's going on?
Definitely infected.
Stormweaver.
Stormweaver, my friend.
Gaze, I'll let you break this down to him since you were the closest one to him.
Let me break it down for you.
Well, Stormweaver, allow me to impart to you some knowledge, which I know you are very fond of. Gaze is just gonna regale all that's happening, all that has happened. He's gonna tell him about the false Hydra dream, he's gonna tell him where we've been, our little expedition to the Gold Dragon, our one vial, and kind of where we are now, and a quick breakdown of who our new members are.
Do we get a MyMac from
And so-
Mr. Giggles?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll back it up with mimery in the form of almost sign language.
Almost sign language is wild.
So
So you see, Stormweaver, we've been through a lot, and we're choosing to entrust with you the freedom of your mind.
of course, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. So there's a false Hydra
Correct.
in Ironspire.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And has been for about 100 years.
It's been controlling you.
My people.
We believe it's been controlling everybody, feeding off their memories.
Not just, and also, not just your people.
Not me though, because I'm different.
I'm built different.
What a thing to say to a fucking dragon.
Zoran just kind of jabs Rios with his shoulder. Like, not now. Just not now.
It's also worth mentioning you might
True.
want to stay close to this lion man.
Because I'm different. Sorry, Zoran, I couldn't.
Rios.
I said it again.
Rios.
Cast silence on him. Somebody
Please
don't let him
swallow.
speak.
Rios, please swallow a pill of humbling yourself.
Would
Just
Tucker
gonna
use
take a
a
step
charge
back.
on my microphone and cast silence?
I accept it.
What,
But I
so
won't.
I look at. Sorry, go ahead.
so what is your plan?
Well, the first part of our plan was talking with you and hoping that you knew something of this, but seeing as you too were a victim, I suppose we're back at square one, but we could use your expertise and knowledge.
Of course.
But I do need to know,
Yes.
once we get done here, what are your plans with Ironspire, if we're able to free them?
To continue to help the people. As I've always done.
So you mean no ill will to anyone?
I never have.
Are you building? Were you building war machines, or is that all the false Hydra?
War machines? No, I don't think so. I don't know.
You'll have to excuse us for being untrusting, as the false Hydra implanted some pretty nasty memories of you in our head.
Just
but
to be
I
safe
still
on
trust
that,
you.
I'm rolling for
I would
insight.
like to say
I'm
I would
rolling
like to
for
say that Aragrax never had a negative reaction with Stormweaver. We had very cordial conversations and discussions.
I rolled a dirty 20 on
Yeah,
my
well, I sipped martinis with Stormweaver. I win.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that like I don't have a negative view of Stormweaver.
No, I know. I'm just messing.
Zorn, with that dirty 20, you can tell he's not lying.
Okay. I
He's
can tell for a fact he's not lying.
He's just not sure what's going on.
I just had to
Stormweaver.
be sure.
Yes.
My name is Aragrax. I am a follower of your sister Akravel.
A little Akravel.
I have. She is not so little anymore, as she is a full-grown dragon.
She's always little.
As you wish. Your sister was also afflicted by this false Hydra due to worms through lack of care and proper scouting on my part. I have since fixed and rectified that issue to So I do have news as to the process of coming back from this false Hydra. She says that the memories will come back to you, but slowly. She was also afflicted much less than you, though, so you might experience slightly different symptoms and recovery rates than she.
I understand. Thank you.
One thing to note is that your mother is also infected, but we decided to give her dose to you.
Wait.
Yeah, you
Tiamat,
just kind of sprung on. Yeah, you just sprung on him that his mom and dad have been released.
It's
they're free?
It's okay.
Yeah, you want to watch a party trick? I scream Bahamut's a bitch.
No!
no, not right now. Not right now.
One
He doesn't
dragon-
appear.
Mime
Aw.
Shikini.
But there is now a bigger threat out there than anything else. Your mom is a major threat for us, and we hope that once all this is dealt with, you could give us some guidance in dealing with that.
Of
Including your
course.
gem, so we can, including your gem, so we may reach her.
I understand.
Setting up future connections.
I'm assuming you all are trying to make a game plan to get into Ironspire.
Yeah, you could say that.
Correct.
Are we making a game plan to get in, or are we making a game plan to kill the Hydra? Because I thought we were just walking in the front door.
Now we can get in without any issue, for sure.
Because as far as the false Hydra and its minions know, you're still under its control.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I can I could take you I can get you guys in without the rest of Ironspire knowing. As I still have to put up a front for the Spring Festival.
But if you go back without protection, the likelihood is you will be reinfected.
Reincarnated.
It's a risk we're going to have to take.
What if we give him a gold scale? That'll protect him, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Let's give him a gold scale.
Take one.
I don't know who's got them. I don't have any.
Zhao Wen.
Oh,
Cool, we're
Hi.
gonna take one from Zhao Wen.
my name's Alex. I am Zhao Wen. I give Stormweaver a golden scale.
Wow,
Sweet.
it's like he was here.
Alex is wow. Alex is gonna need to manage his inventory because he didn't put those in here.
To be fair, a lot of this is homebrew shit that I have, and I didn't bother creating an item for that I need to add.
It's all right.
I will make sure I keep this on me.
Mackerel.
Should keep you safe, hopefully.
Okay.
Stormweaver,
Yes.
when this inevitably breaks out into a fight, will you help us?
Of course. For anything to help the people.
And Stormweaver, if I may whisper in your ear quick something.
Yeah, of course.
Gaze steps over and whispers, Bo, I'm going to message you something.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's an odd whisper right there.
Who's this Bo?
All right. You can reply out loud as Stormweaver. Just don't let him know what I whispered.
He just chuckles. As As he says that, he just nods his head.
Perfect. Then I believe we're all set. We will explore inside Ironspire. You will help us in, and then you will keep up the front as if you were still under their control. When the time comes, I will yell your real name once again to assure you're coming.
He's coming.
Sounds good, Gaze.
Or if simply Stormweaver would work, I can do that as well.
You can say my real name. It's okay. Do you have any more questions before you continue?
I don't think so.
In the false Hydra dream,
Yeah.
Ignatius's father put a hit out on me.
Yes.
Am I allowed to wring his little bitch throat?
No.
Also, in the false Hydra dream, there were magic dampening machines. Were those real, or
They were not real.
that was all part of the dream?
Oh, yeah.
God
That's
damn.
probably a good thing to ask, huh?
So that means that my home base was all a facade. How much of my life in Ironspire was a dream? God.
Well, how old are you?
Without the time in the world tree, like 28.
Well, probably most of it.
No one is going to kill my parents.
Well, I mean, your
I
parents
second
weren't the
that.
ones that really did anything. If it was all fake, it was all the false Hydras doing.
Mm-hmm.
Stormweaver,
I
do you
need
know what Ignatius's parents' view of him is?
Of Stratos? They
Stratos and Ignia.
I believe they missed him,
Oh.
but it's just so blurry.
This soft ass turn of events.
Have him turn into a dragon and kill Aragrax.
I thought I was your friend.
Don't call my friend soft ass.
I was kind of shoot
No,
a side glance to Aragrax.
I was talking about Ignatius.
Oh.
Still my parents, Aragrax.
Does that cleanse them of the sin they have committed?
Not if they committed them. Not if they didn't commit them.
All I am saying is we are unaware of whether or not they are under the influence of the Hydra. There is no guarantee that they have not struck a deal with the Hydra and are just agents of him. Or
We don't know anything unless we ask questions. We're going to ask questions and we're going to figure it out. Everyone is capable of redemption.
I disagree.
Then you are of narrow mind. And I walk away.
Well then, Stormweaver, shall we progress?
If you all want in Ironspire now, I can take you to my tower.
Will we be safe there to make preparations?
Yes.
Once we're inside, I can lead the way. I know the way to the martini bar.
I could take one of those right now.
I like martinis. I don't think I've ever had a martini
In
Well,
real life or as a character?
as a character.
Okay.
are we ready?
Yep. As ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go, Stormweaver.
Stormweaver snaps his fingers, in a flare of lightning. The next thing you see is you're in the lounge of his tower in the center of Ironspire.
Holy shit.
And that
Bo,
is
do
where
I
we're
s-
going to end
do I see
tonight's
the
session.
martini?
Oh, fuck
No,
you.
no,
At
wait.
least let us
Do
go
I
to the
see the
martini bar.
martini bar?
At least let us go to the martini bar.
Yes, there's the martini bar.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Martini bar!
The last thing anyone sees is us standing there at the martini bar, just all standing there, just like the Avengers eating shawarma in the end credit scene. We're all just sitting there sipping martinis, not talking to each other.
This
Perfect
session
day.
brought to you by an end credit scene.
As that is all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this tale.
Oh,
They've made it to
damn.
Ironspire. Let the
Yeah.
chaos commence. Hope you all rest up. Have a wonderful night. A good. Bye.
Bye.